Is it fair to be upset that my parents bought my sister a $600,000 condo? That's definitely playing favorites and creating a poor relationship for you all. Sounds like there's some long-standing issue with you that has never been addressed. You're not wrong to feel what you feel though. You get to rent a room and they buy her a $500,000 property? Rage bait or insane people. Where did sis get the $30K? Maybe you get to keep the parents' house when they die and sis doesn't get half cause she already got hers. Maybe ask sis if she would charge you less rent than the parents. I don't get how parents can be okay with doing this kind of thing and not thinking about how the other child might feel. I have 5 kids and this blows my mind. Did they put the condo in her name? Are you sure it's not their investment property and she is paying their straight-up fees? Still a bummer, but just curious if it's actually hers. This is part of the reason why I left my family and went no contact when I moved away from Ukraine. They gave my brother and sister so many things. And because I am the youngest, it seemed like they got tired of the responsibility and decided to live their own lives and leave me to fend for myself. Although your case doesn't seem as extreme, I would definitely try to be as self-sufficient as possible. It hurts a bit at first, but if they've made up their minds, there is not really much for you to do about it. How'd your sister get $30K at 20? Is it hers, though? Are you sure? If you guys don't talk about these kinds of things, as you implied, how do you know if it is hers? Is this going to motivate you to start this kind of conversation with your parents? Furthermore, this sort of thing doesn't just come out of the blue. If there's a golden child in a family, the hard done by one usually expresses the frustration of that from years of experience. You don't mention anything like that. That's why I have to ask if you're absolutely sure the condo is in her name. Siblings should always be treated equally when it comes to financial help from parents. What does doing otherwise imply? It always implies they care about one child more than the other. It always creates disharmony and fractures relationships. I'm not sure why any parent would do it. I'm upset they didn't buy me a party hat on RuneScape. If you came up with $30K, would you get a condo? I can understand. My mom definitely gave my little sister everything while she kicked my older sister and I out after my dad died. I was 16. Sister was 18. Sorry op. If sucks. My mom bought my sisters cars when they were in college, helped them with tuition, spending money, and expenses. She gave some tuition help to me and my brother, but no other financial help. Certainly no cars or spending money. I don't think my mom loves my sisters more. I think she's just sexist. She thinks since me and my brother were young men, we could handle our own needs. But she thought my sisters needed help. If anyone brought it up, she'd defend herself by saying that women are systematically disadvantaged, and argue that her approach was feminist, and righting greater wrongs. I have to say this really left a sour taste in my mouth, and I struggle not to lay it at the feet of feminist ideology. My sisters and my mom would all identify as feminists. I think women deserve an equal shake in society and equal job prospects. But I think it was wrong for my mom to try to correct that societal injustice at the expense of her sons. Of course it's fair to be upset with your parents. Your parents should treat both of you equally and therefore have some money to help the both of you. Does this happen though? Favoritism is always a thing, but they should try to be fair. Best to ask your parents what's up. Maybe they have plans for you but you didn't talk to your parents about it and you did. Reasons I see why your parents might help your sister out instead of you. And this is just me spitballing. 1. You are older, graduated and established too. You have over 100K in your savings. 3. You didn't bring this topic up with them. 4. Your sister is better at sweet talking than you. Parents should treat their kids equally. This is not right of them in my opinion. Does that preclude them from buying you a condo in the future? Op just found out he's the black sheep of the family. I am in Vancouver, a tradesman, and if my parents did this for one of my siblings and not for me, I would literally disown them and never let them see their grandchildren ever again. To be closer sounds kind of controlling, tbh. Like, I'll buy you this house but only so you can live near me. And quite frankly, they may be doing the same thing with you to keep you under their roof. You may want to considering moving somewhere else in the country where there's more affordable housing. Probably not what you want to hear, but my advice is to just live your best life and don't give it another thought. Or actually be happy that your sister is doing well. You can't control what other people do, so just let it go. Your parents can do whatever they want with their money. Once you are an adult, they own you nothing. Is as unfair? Maybe, but again, it is their money to do with what they want. Just live your life and make it the best it can be.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.